All right, we're back again for another recording. I don't know if I can play this one as I'm recording, but as you can see from yesterday's recording, I was looking at cells and to some extent. So, all right, but let's go back to the recording. If we're looking at our charts, these are already kind of moving, which is okay, it is what it is. But if we're looking at this from a higher time frame, like I said from yesterday, we were able to see the charts. They went up from yesterday's low of the day. We went up. We apparently hit this London high, retapped it, fell down from there to do that quasi like I kind of imagined. And as you can see, it's now flowing down to this 4-hour supply or demand zone. So we'll see when it gets there. I don't know if there's a way to get in on this before it falls to the bottom, but no. At that rate, we're just gonna wait for it to hit here. So at that rate, we're just gonna go ahead and place an alert there. Boom. And we can go ahead and move these lower days and things of that nature. Yesterday's high days now here. Previous high days up here. Previous low of the day was right here. So as you can see, broke previous high day. Oh yeah, previous high day, previous low of day. We broke it. Currently breaking yesterday's low of the day as well. So I'm thinking we're just gonna be falling down to this one. So that's where we got our alerts at. I don't know if there's a way to get into this cell before it falls all the way down, but it's okay. We're not going to stress it. It's only just a couple pips. But we'll wait for it to tap down here. Session doesn't start till 2200, so right now. And Windows at 3, so we'll see what it wants to do within this time. Honestly, we're just going to wait for buyers to click in right down here. Let's go to GU. Looking at GU on this 4-hour time zone, like I was looking at it earlier. Let's see what I was saying on GU. Yep, so GU came up to this little yesterday's high of the day perfectly. Yeah, literally. During that session, during London, came up to the yesterday high of the day. Could have got an easy sell off of that, but I don't know what I was doing at midnight. Probably playing games with my stupid ass. But right here, as you can see, this would have been that floor that was finally broken. Yesterday's high of the day, you have a quasi. Honestly, you could have just taken that shot off that quasi. Stops above this. Use a 10 pip stop loss. Would have been in that for how much? Yeah, like 60 pips. Or as Derek would have done, you could have been in here. Yeah, 3-minute floor does the same thing as a 5-minute floor or ceiling. So you could have done it from here to there. Break, retest, right shoulder. Boom. Give yourself 5 pip stop loss above that shoulder. It's okay. regardless, that would have been the sell. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and adjust this high day to right here, lower day to right here, previous lower day right here, same places. Today's high day, previous high day. I don't believe this is gonna. Right now, if we're looking at it, we're in a bearish price action. I could see this falling down and following suit with the Asian session. Asian session gave us bearish order flow. Right now, it's kind of creating. So if I do this, boom, this is the high of Asian. If I do that, Asian low. So Asian low found a demand in this higher demand zone. So we could see some type of bullish price action to move us upward. But if we are breaking below, we'll be breaking below. So, but this is also a supply zone right there. I'm gonna do this 22 hundo to 3. So right now, this is the price range that we are working within. If we can get back up here, we might see some type of possible sells. But as you can see, it's kind of selling off. Momentum is, or volume is high towards the sells. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it sold off and wanted to fall down into this next demand zone for at least a good 60, 70 pips. So we'll see what we can get here, if we can find some type of entry. But I think what I'm gonna do is wait for some type of we'll do this. Save. The price might come up to here, but I'm believing it's gonna break this zone and continue falling bearish. So that's kind of my ideas. DXY, if we're looking at this, we broke out. The reason we fell from the ceiling was because we were at yesterday's high of the day, but we fell towards the London low. Perfect quasi, that's why I went up from there. So now if I am updating this, my yesterday's high of the day, I can delete that. Yesterday's high of the day is up here. You can leave that there. Yesterday's low of the day, no longer there, but it is here now. The previous low was down here. Previous high was up here. We broke that high. We are approaching our high. Asian session has given us bullish order flow. As we approach this high of the day, we will see what it wants to do. I'm gonna drag it up to the end of my trading session. Boom. I'm gonna place an alert right here to see what DXY wants to do as well once it reaches that area. But I believe it's just gonna go ahead and continue because market flow is now bullish again with that break. I think you see it. Yeah, break, retest, follow through. But we'll see. I believe it's just gonna push up towards this higher time frame demand or supply. And if that's the case, it could come up to here. Do that. We have GU hitting this alert. So right now I'm kind of waiting for it to make more ceilings. This is our current ceiling we have. I'm gonna put this up here because it's notifying me already. But we'll see. I'm kind of looking at it to fall towards the bound side, so temp up stop loss. Wouldn't be a bad one. We need some type of retracement possibly. But we'll see. All right, I think I'm gonna have to call it. Boom. Nope. How do you stop?